How games are teaching players about environmental sustainability. In recent years, video games have increasingly become a platform for raising awareness about environmental sustainability. From in-game mechanics that simulate ecological impacts to narratives that emphasize conservation, games are influencing players' understanding and attitudes toward environmental issues. Here's a look at how games are teaching players about environmental sustainability. 1. Simulation of environmental impact. Many games use simulation mechanics to model the consequences of environmental actions. For example, SimCity and Cities Skylines allow players to manage urban development while balancing environmental concerns. These games demonstrate the effects of pollution, resource management, and sustainable practices, helping players understand the real-world implications of their decisions. 2. Educational games focused on sustainability. Several educational games are designed specifically to teach players about environmental issues. Eco is a game where players collaborate to build a civilization while managing the ecological footprint of their actions. The game emphasizes the importance of sustainable practices and the impact of human activity on the environment. 3. Narrative-driven games with environmental themes. Games with strong narratives often incorporate environmental themes to enhance their storytelling. The Last of Us Part 2 features a world ravaged by environmental collapse, prompting players to reflect on the consequences of ecological damage. Similarly, Journey and Abza use beautiful, natural landscapes to convey messages about the preservation of natural beauty and ecosystems. 4. In-game environmental conservation initiatives. Some games include specific features or events aimed at promoting environmental conservation. For example, Animal Crossing New Horizons includes activities related to planting trees and preserving wildlife. The game's seasonal events and in-game activities often highlight environmental themes and encourage players to engage in virtual conservation efforts. 5. Collaborations with environmental organizations. Certain games collaborate with real-world environmental organizations to raise awareness and funds. Earth Day 2020 saw several games host in-game events or campaigns to support environmental causes. These collaborations help bridge the gap between virtual and real-world environmental activism. 6. Encouraging green practices through gameplay. Games like Stardew Valley incorporate farming mechanics that emphasize sustainable agriculture. Players are encouraged to use organic farming methods, recycle waste, and maintain healthy ecosystems. This gamified approach to green practices provides players with practical examples of sustainable living. 7. Exploring post-apocalyptic environmental themes. Post-apocalyptic games, such as Horizon Zero Dawn and Fallout, often explore the consequences of environmental neglect and climate change. By depicting dystopian futures resulting from ecological collapse, these games underscore the importance of environmental stewardship in the real world. 8. Interactive environmental storytelling. Interactive storytelling games like The Walking Dead or Oxenfree use environmental settings as a backdrop for their narratives, integrating themes of environmental degradation and conservation into their plots. These games invite players to explore and reflect on the environmental conditions within their fictional worlds. 9. Virtual tourism and eco-conscious exploration. Games that focus on exploration, such as The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, often feature expansive and detailed natural landscapes. These games provide virtual tourism experiences that highlight the beauty and fragility of natural environments, fostering a sense of appreciation and awareness among players. 10. Gamification of environmental challenges. Some games incorporate real-world environmental challenges into their gameplay. For instance, Foldit is a puzzle game that allows players to contribute to scientific research on protein folding, which has implications for environmental and medical advancements. By gamifying scientific and environmental problems, these games engage players in meaningful ways. Conclusion. Video games are proving to be a powerful tool for educating players about environmental sustainability. Through simulation, narrative, collaboration, and interactive experiences, games are raising awareness and encouraging players to consider their environmental impact. As the gaming industry continues to evolve, it's likely that the focus on sustainability will grow, further integrating environmental education into the gaming experience.